Oh, get me in here. I don't know where that one went, way over there, huh? There, now I'll get it. If it needs it, it'll get it. It'll get it a lot quicker. Okay, what are we up to? Okay, we're running some steam now, so we should be able to put a motor on. Just one to start with. Until she... This is this crappy one, I remember. You put this one in, I have to take that pipe out. Because it wants to hook up into both. Okay. She's got water, she's got steam. She should start kicking. Okay. I'll put 80, maximum 80. It's not putting out any power, is it? Oh yeah, it is, because it's planted this thing. Okay. Good deal. So she's already running. Even though you don't see no power in hers, because it's freaking running this crap over here. This in the planter, but it should fill up after a minute or two. As soon as it fills up all these tubes with power. Now what did that do power-wise? Not a lot. Maybe we get away with another one. Okay. She filled up right with water and steam. Just gonna watch. We don't want to get the steam too far down, but we don't want it too far up. Good, she's filling up. It looks like we got ourselves a steam generation. Let's see if it filled up with any power. No, not yet. That's weird. You gotta watch how much steam you're using until this thing comes up. I'm like 178 though. So as long as we're coming up and not going down, we're fine. We're gonna try one more motor, but then we're gonna give it a break until it comes up at speed. It took steam right out. So we gotta let the heat gather up. Because if you start dropping, then you're in trouble. I can turn this thing on, let it empty out if it wants to give it to it too. I have no problem with that. I don't know if it's going to, but it just keeps sending. Of course, if it's sending one at a time, it's about right. I don't know what it's sending. How many is it sending? One at a time. So, that's fine. The locker's filling up, which is good. And these are filling up now, which is good. That's all raw power for us. Fill the tubes up. I did put the thing in there, right? Yep. Oh, sludge. I don't need sludge. That is something we do not need. I know I got it. I need this. Okay. Piece of cactus. Cacti. Plant it. Pull it. And cook it. Oh, there's more in here too. I think we had enough. I think we're okay. If I put this in here, it gives me this. Put this next to this, and this gives me a void pipe. I don't need, I got a whole drum of sludge. If we ever really need it, we can draw it if we need it. But right now, we don't. So that sludge should just disappear, which it did. Now I'm not taking leaves. And the locker makes a lot of noise. So she's up there. I think we can get away with adding another motor if we really want to, but these are all full almost, so I think I'm gonna let them top off. So he's the one powering the thing. That's why he's full and he's full, so This thing should run itself. I shouldn't have to do a damn thing. I can't put that in there, which I could. But I can't put it in here and let it drain out. Because we don't need that. So, well, I don't care if it comes from the locker. I assume we'll go back in. So, I mean, they're going to play games until they can get in. Number 192. And we're holding at 151.9. And 197. Let's try one more. That's how you gotta do it, slowly but surely. One on the top. And she'd probably start gaining energy right away, yep. Ooh, yeah, she's going back up. The initial blow of giving the steam out was a big issue. See, so that's filling up with power now too. 40,000 RF per. So you put 22 of them on it, and you figure that's pretty good. And our tree farm is working, so this thing should run forever. I may have to change where I put my power supply because we're gonna have to run this across the ground underneath, which I don't have a problem with, but it's not gonna be up here, so where we got the chargers. I'm almost tempted to steal one of these and put it over there on it. I should probably just make a bank of them. Maybe make a bank going this way. I want to make a couple more of them anyway. And things are not the cheapest to make, but well, they're cheap to make, they're just a pain in the ass. Because they got this damn triple octuple capacitor. It takes like freaking, I think, 32 whatchamacallits to make it. Okay, let's see. We're up to 207. She's fine on that, so we're just adding more power to it every time we do it, so. And I did figure a way to get uraniums, but it's going to take a few because I'm making uranium cells. I have to deplete them, and then we can put them into one machine, and it should give us small bits of plutonium, which we can make uranium out of. I guess is the way I've got it figured out. I'll show you guys. Controller, because this damn controller. See, we need uranium. It can be made from uranium. We get that from MOX. Now, MOX is made with plutonium and uranium. I got the uranium, of course. I don't have the plutonium. Now, I did find out that a depleted uranium cell, which I've already got one right here, but it's not depleted, so I gotta figure a way to deplete it and give you a tiny pile. So it may take a long time to get it, but see, I've got one here, but I gotta to deplete it. So I'm gonna have to set up a reactor somewhere and just let it run, just deplete them, because I don't I don't want to use that as power. God, this thing is actually running pretty good right now. I'll put another motor on it and get one side done, huh? Gotta get these things in just right. I like them to be facing the right way. Steam right off the bat. I know it drops this, but it comes back up. See, she's staying there. And she'll fill up a power just like this one did and the other one did. It's all extra. It only took part of one to actually run the tree farm and the planter. And you figure there's 22 of them on there, so God, look how fast some trees are freaking being taken down with the power. That's pretty cool. So I don't know what I set that thing to hold to, but I know I did put the actual tree farm that drains into this thing. There's 117. We did use some, I think. We should keep track of that just to make sure that we're not. See, but we're actually filling this up too, so. See, it's 138. I know it's got to fill this up. It's got to put 9 in at a time, but I think it's 9 from one from each slot. Let's see. It fills it. So to keep track of that number just to make sure, but I think the tree farm runs a lot faster. Let's see, now I just did that, so it always did in the past, so it may take it a few to get up to speed, but it will. Okay, so she's made plenty of charcoal. Plus, once this locker fills, we'll start pulling less. So that's something that's good. What did I put this here for? I don't know. Oh, that's the one that goes in that hole. That's why. We'll just leave it right there. So, and once this bitch comes up to temperature, she'll start grabbing less. And she dropped there for a minute, but let's see, we got 40K in all these, except the bottom one. She drops down to feed the thing, and so does that one. It's just a pull. That has nothing to do with the actual amount being used, but it has to do with two of them being available. Okay. See, now you guys get the idea of, I should just disconnect this and save this in case we build another one. I don't have to make as much charcoal. Let it feed off the other thing because that's what it's there for. Because it should just feed it no problem. I guess so this will get all the way to freaking, it'll go into the red and it'll stop. Oh god, see what I'm talking about? See, it's 116.42, but the locker's not full yet. So the locker will go faster than this will, I know it will. If you can run it out cocoa, that'd be great, but you can't. Well, you can, but there's no way to have that much cocoa. And charcoal is just too, coal is too expensive to waste on. I'm gonna put the one on that one little side. Put it in the butt to get, I know it is. It goes right here. We can remove that, we don't need it. She got water and she's coming up to temperature. And it shouldn't have bothered it too much. This will be down to like halfway and it'll bounce around when I'm done. We're 241. Okay, let's check on our diesel. Problem with the diesel, it burns through fuel. I mean burns through it. This tank here I'm gonna fill, this one's full with diesel fuel, which you would think, oh, we'll run it. No, because we have very little of the ethanol. The ethanol's just starting to fill. It may start, it's filling the tank up a little bit. I'd like to see it full. And I can see why I was using the melons the other way. They are faster.